Just when you thought the death row drama was over with, Daz Dillinger just put Snoop Dogg back in the hot seat. Let's get into it.
You seen that Danny Boy interview I did where he was talking about the fake chain that Snoop gave him?
I mean, yeah, he complaining about a chain, but as you look and see, Danny Boy problem is with Amaru now. Because Snoop don't got no songs with Danny Boy that's on Death Row that's out. What songs do he got with Danny Boy that's on Death Row Records besides Tupac? He ain't on the Dog Found album, he ain't on the Dog Food album, he ain't on Dog Father album. So his points got to do with Amaru. And Snoop was just giving him courtesy. But then, everybody have an attitude. And that's what Snoop was giving out them fake chains and shit that had your neck green, how you get killed around that motherfucker. I still got my original Death Row chain.
That's wild. See how that worked? We automatically think just because it's Snoop Dogg and he take a chain off his neck and give it to somebody, we automatically think that is real and is worth all this money. But you don't even know, man. They be rocking that costume jewelry just like the broke ones do. You know what I'm saying? That's wild right there. Let's get back into it.
You know what I'm saying? And I heard Drake bought one that ain't real. Shit, I got some shit. I'll sell him this dog pound ring. You know what I'm saying? Hey, to each his own, man.
Dang, Daz literally is selling everything. But he talking about he got all this paper, right? I believe him. Daz all about that paper, man. Let's continue.
Somebody melt the ring down, put it in the mold. You got you a Death Row. They don't know what's real and what's not. So, who knows?
What's the issue between you and Snoop? I seen like a video where you were saying that he didn't want you playing Pac music around him.
Yeah, I think it's probably after the New York thing, and he was like, man, turn that shit off in my house. Turn that music off in my house. And I'm like, damn, I was in there playing some unreleased shit, But, whatever he probably went through with Suge and Tupac probably hurt his feeling. He's a Libra. He's sensitive.
Yeah, I wish them two could have squashed their issues before Pac got killed. They say that Pac was mad over the comments that Snoop made, about Big and Puff, but
yeah, you got records dissing him, all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? And then, when you get out there to New York, you have a change of mind because he's in the public persona,
I heard through the grapevine, y'all, that Snoop said that Daz was acting like he didn't like Pac either. Now we got Daz saying that Snoop didn't really like Pac. What's really going on, man? If y'all know or heard about that, leave it down in the comments section. This is all wild and all over the place. But let's get back into it.
So, where they at now? So I just want to see what this Biopic gonna be. Snoop's Biopic?
Yeah, I heard about that. That's in the works, right?
Yeah, I heard he probably got a nigga look like me, but he ain't gonna say my name. But most definitely, he's gonna have my music in that shit, and that's where I'm gonna get that paperwork together. One thing, you can't stop the music from going in there. You probably can stop me from looking and having a character like that in there with me. But as far as that music, I ain't signing off on shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's whatever.
Yeah, there's nowhere around that, man. I mean, he got to put that in the movie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And plus, I've been there from the beginning, so I'm going to say it right here. You got enough shit right now on your platform to make your own Death Row movie. That's what I was talking about, you know what I'm saying? Because you got all the players except the dog. You know what I'm saying? Once you start cutting that, you got you a Death Row movie now. Each his own, man. I ain't on Death Row. I'm the happiest I ever been. I'm making money. I always been making money. I always have 15 to 20 houses to go live in that I own, and I just keep to myself and never exploit to tell what I got, and I love myself,
Well, I don't know, man. I'm a little confused by some of the things he say because it's like he'll say one thing and he'll say something different, almost like he forgot what he said before. But I mean, like, do you guys think that Daz is caked up like that? Would he really be going to this extent? Or is it just one of them situations of, yo, I did that and I want to get paid for it, even though it's been like 30 plus years later. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think? Leave it down in the comments. Let's get back into it.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I give all praise to the Lord. You dig? And then stay out of niggas' way, stay out of my way, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And just let's continue to get this money off this music. You know what I'm saying? And once I get all my music back fully, I got it all back now, but it's just that 30% that Dog and them got over there. I want that back too. I'm stingy. I want all my shit back. You know what I'm saying? And once we do that, everybody can sample this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you sample my shit now and they go through the Dog, I'm coming to get you and the Dog because y'all didn't include me in there and y'all thought y'all could just punk me and all the other type of shit. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a good thing, man. It's business.
Everything should work out, man. I'm sure Snoop will help, man. I mean, with everything he got going on, man, I know he ain't tripping over that. I mean, he's hosting the Olympics, working with Martha Stewart. Every time I turn on the TV, he got a commercial. So, I mean, I'm sure he's making enough money, man. I know he ain't tripping over that.
But then he worried about my shit over here at Death Row that I'm trying to get there. He got the company, but I own the publishing. You know, you can own the company, but if somebody own the publishing, you know what I mean? And then plus, it's like 2 years left. I'm coming to get that. And what did you have after that? Because when Dr. Dre...
But look, I was just saying, he say one thing and then he'll mean something different. He said he got it all, but he wants it all. Which one is it? I'm confused. But let's see what he about to say about Dr. Dre, because you know that's kind of my biggest beef with Daz right now. Let's get back into it.
I'm coming to get that. And what did you have after that? Because when Dr. Dre and them took their album, what did you got left?
Now, that just makes another point, a valid point that I'm finna make, and I know y'all probably gonna debate with me. But he said Dr. Dre took his albums and left and sold his. So if Daz produced all of that and did all this and did all that right, wouldn't Daz be saying that he wants what Dr. Dre sold as well? But he clearly just said Dre took his stuff and moved around. So, But let's get back into it.
Now whoever on death row as an artist, y'all niggas finna be slaves around this motherfucker. So I get my money. You see that pimp? I'm gonna get my money.
How can you and Snoop come to a common ground? What would it take?
Business, break bread, knowing that the shit is fake. Come on, man, I wouldn't do you like that. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that the shit is fake, but you still want to go because the people that you in business with, like, man, if we give them that shit, our shit gonna crumble over here. We gotta keep that Tupac publishing over here. That Tupac publishing over there is damn near half of your company over there. That's keeping that shit afloat. You know what I'm saying? And Tom Wiley and them motherfuckers is paying Snoop on the low. They just did a wine, 2 of America's Most Wanted wine. Why I ain't getting no money from that? Sample clearance. Why I ain't get, you know what I mean? They leaving me out of the shit. And I'm the nigga that made up ain't nothing but a gangster party. But I ain't tripping. Like I said, it's in God's hand and the lawyer's hand. You know what I'm saying?
Now, one thing I don't take away from Daz is that he definitely produced some classic joints for Tupac. He definitely produced some nice stuff for his album. But I start to question Doggy Style and Chronic because Daz wasn't on that level of doing that. He wasn't even producing at this point. You know, he might have dibbled and dabbled with Warren G and them a little bit, but he definitely didn't say that. And I've watched numerous videos where other people have not said that Daz did Doggy Style or Chronic and all this other stuff. But what do you guys think about it? Leave it down in the comment section. Let's talk about it, man. I'm going to try to reply to everybody, especially if you're talking sideways. I got to get at you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Kaotic One. This right here is the KMHP TV YouTube channel. If you rock out with us, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you'll be alerted when we drop this heat like this one. And be sure to like this video, share it, and leave comments. Helps the algorithm push it out further. What do you guys think on this whole Daz situation? Let's talk about it. Until the next video, I'ma holla. Peace.